While I was surprisingly fluent in English, I was doing really bad on tests. Speaking a language fluently will come down to using the right expressions and a mix of intonation, pronunciation, rhythm, and accent. She highly recommended this company about it. For those of you who ask me about how did I learn English, I've got so many questions about it, so I decided to make this video. Let's do this. Hello! I'm Charming Joe, a YouTuber and Twitch gaming and variety streamer in Korea. I sometimes live stream in English with both language speaking and Korean speaking viewers. They asked me to share the story of how I learned English. So here it is. But this is just one person's story, man. And it's not a proven guide on studying. You know, like, I didn't major in English and I'm not an expert of, by any means though. So please chill. Please, okay? Do not try to learn some, English from my YouTube. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, here's the spoilers of what I'll talk about it. Have fun, set goals, try new things. As for me, I watched a ton of TV dramas. Like, learning another language can help open doors to more opportunities in working life, right? You get to experience new perspectives and be exposed to new cultures. And it's just plain cool to pick up languages, My earliest exposure to English language was through my mom, who is an English teacher. So I guess I had a bit of home advantage. In middle school, the English classes was starting to really focus on preparing people for the Korean college entrance prep test. The Korean SAT has become super hard over the past 25 years. It focuses on very complicated grammar and reading analysis. Anyway, I became frustrated with this, so I stopped caring as much about learning English grammar in school, and I started to think of my own way to speak English. For starters, something that I did was to pick a somewhat narrow field of specialty for my English learning. Learning a language skill takes many years, and you need motivation to get you through. So I think it can help you to set a reachable goal for yourself. That way you can measure your progress, and hopefully it's an exciting goal that will keep you motivated. The motivation stuff. Don't set, I want to be perfect in every aspect of English as your initial goal. There's only disappointment down that path, So this is what I said to myself as a little teenager. So I was watching the US TV shows and thought the American actors in there were very pretty. So I said, okay, I'm gonna become fluent in English and date an American girlfriend. So that's how I focused on conversational skills. Not book reading, not business presentations, not acting, tasks, but making friends. So I made another video last year where I shared this. And my viewers still poke fun at me and ask me where's my girlfriend? Well, this is no longer my goal, I'm telling you right now. But I think the key takeaway here is that smaller goals are easier to achieve. It could be I want to travel and be able to communicate with locals, or I want to read books, or I want to excel on the college test, or I want to watch the English dramas without captions, whatever floats your boat. Just keep in mind that with each specialty focus, you gain something but also lose something. I choose seeking fluency and natural conversation skills. Later in high school, my teachers were confused because while I was surprisingly fluent in English, I was doing really bad on tests. That's unusual because most students who are good at English in schools do well on tests, while their fluency varies. By choosing my specialty in conversational English, I had no advanced as much in the more formal grammar and reading comprehension skills of test taking. But it was cool, as that was my choice. So I started putting this informal method into practice in middle school. I would watch English language TV dramas with Korean subtitles, which helped me become more fluent in English. I also thought US culture was kinda cool. I started watching Grey's Anatomy, but I got bored of some of their love storylines, so I watched House. Q is a super long series that ran for 8 years. I started watching the first season of House during middle school, and saw the last season aired during my college years. So there was always an episode of House that I was watching on the side while improving my English. House is the shit! How dare you saying that, man? Anyway, at one point, when I was very much into the dramas, I would all together ditch English class and just watch a TV drama while sitting at the back of the classroom using my phone and earphones. Oftentimes, speaking fluently is the biggest barrier for people. So I came up with this to help me practice while watching TV dramas. I try to repeat the lines of the actors. I imitate their voice acting as well as their accents. I'd observe how their mouths moved and how they pronounced the words, and try to do the same myself. Whenever I heard a new expression, I'd write it down. I would then find native speakers and practice the expressions with them. Yeah, for example, like, do you want to have a cup of coffee? Recently I watched Luke Cage. The cup of coffee things, similar to the Netflix and chill, It's quite dope expressions to learn. So sometimes people ask which TV drama is best for learning, and there is no right answer to this, I think. You should go with whatever keeps you interested. So that, this TV watching business doesn't become yet another homework. For example, like Game of Thrones. So many Korean people talking about that to me. Is it okay to watch Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones has been popular in recent years, right? But this show also has a specific set of Old English and Scottish expressions. So it may be difficult to imitate their speech, but the important thing is you need to find it fun. Even in a show like Game of Thrones. If you like the show and put your time into watching it, it will still help. And nowadays I still watch TV dramas, but not as much now. I watch English language shows and movies so that I can continue to learn new phrases. Languages are always changing and evolving, and I want to keep up with the changes and informal speech. I still watch with Korean subtitles also. Although recently I have been trying to not look at the captions to improve my language skills though. The subtitles are simply there as a backup. Yeah. So there are a lot of great YouTubers who teach English for Korean people, like 진저영어, 날라리데이, 영알람, Live Academy. Yeah, Live Academy. My favorite one. And there is one company called 코어소리영어 that provides online video courses. I think they have excellent approach to teaching pronunciation and fluency. Speaking a language fluently will come down to using the right expressions and a mix of intonation, pronunciation, rhythm, and accent. So I can see my own learning journey reflected in their teaching technique. And my mom also watches a lot of YouTube channels. And as part of her professional research, she highly recommended this company about it. So I contacted the company and requested some information that I could use in the YouTube video. Let's see what we've got. Meet Wanguk, the CEO of Coorosori. I don't know why, but they literally sent me those because, yeah, anyway. Although he did not graduate from high school, he managed to attend the College of Letters and Sciences at the University of California, Berkeley. He began learning to speak English at the age of 20, and he practiced a method that was similar to my own, watching movies and TV shows to learn key phrase, vocabulary, and pronunciations. And here's the video that explains the process of how they teach English.
영어가 안 들리는 거는 5가지 이유인 거예요. 발성, 강세, 리듬, 발음, 연음. 근데 저는 이 3가지, 가장 중요한 3가지만 가르치죠. 발성과 강세와 리듬이죠, 그죠? 자연스럽게 익히려면요, 원음 파일을 다운받은 다음에 듣고 따라하고 듣고 따라하고 듣고 따라하고를 수십 차례, 많게는 수백 차례까지 반복을 해주셔야 되는 거예요. 그래서 자기 입에 꼭 익혀야 되는 거예요, 여러분들이. 발성과 강세와 리듬, 이렇게 3가지로 분석을 할 거고, 동시 따라하기, 이게 매우 중요한데요. 동시 통역사들이 자주 쓰는 그런 방식이에요.
She's not even sure if she believes in love.
네, 어떻게 소리냈죠? 여러분들 들리시나요? 잘 안 들리죠? 여러분들이 이 문장을 실제로 스크립트를 보면은 중학교, 심지어는 조금 공부를 한 초등학생 정도 수준밖에 되지 않아요. 처음에 발성이 나와요. 첫 단어가 she's 이렇게 들어갔어요. 우리가 하는 그 소리가 아니죠. she's, 목으로 내는 소리 아니죠. 원어민들이 내는 그 소리가 나고 있는 것입니다. 이것 때문에 여러분들이 이 소리를 듣지 못하는 거예요. 이어보면은 She's not even sure if she believes in love, 이렇게 소리가 나게 되는 것이죠. 실제로 언어의 핵심은 어디에 있냐면 이 3가지에 있는 거예요. 발성과 강세와 리듬. 여러분들이 이걸 익힐 수가 있으면은 영어를 온전히 한국말처럼 들을 수가 있게 되는 것이죠. 그러면은 나머지 단어, 뭐 문법, 표현 이런 것들은 자연스럽게 따라오는 거예요. 심지어 발음, 연음까지도.
So this is my story of how I learned to speak English. I hope you guys will find your own way. There is no correct way of learning a language. The most important thing is to have fun and to keep doing it over a long time. Okay? This is how I become to speaking in English. But you don't necessarily have to do it this way. I guess what I'm trying to say is like try different things and see what sticks with you. And that's it for explaining about how I learn English. Please subscribe and thumbs up and bye-bye.